I just don't
I'm
understand
not
how
mistaken.
Sean could fire this man and ain't nobody gonna be sitting back there thinking like, Sean, what you doing, bro? You called that play. That's on you. You knew the weather. There's no way nobody can convince me that Sean Payton didn't know that weather was going to get vastly different in the second half than it was in the first. And 10 points. Now, obviously, you don't expect your quarterback to turn it over in negative field position, but still. Sean Payton has consistently said he will not surrender play calling duties, as Broncos OC Lombardi was in the coach's booth and among those on the headset during the game. But Payton was the voice in the quarterback's helmet. So how did the coordinator lose his job when you calling the plays?
It might be something else we don't know about, huh? They might have had some disagreements. They might have had some
I
quarrels.
told you an effing idiot for going for it on fourth down. That's why he fired me. Because I was the voice of reason.
Yeah.
But you
And that might be some stuff internally that we don't know about on, maybe a disagreement probably on exactly what you just said. I mean, who knows? I mean, if you know the right people, Uncle, you'll probably find out though. You'll probably find out the real reason why he was fired.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Sports Spin video where we take a sports story and we spin it. I'm Sun-EB7 and thank you for joining. So you saw the video up front, and Unc ain't never been, I don't even feel right calling him Unc. I'm probably older than he is. He's never held back. He's never minced words on when he feels something. There's some shows out there that I watch because I can relate to him because this is how we sound when we talk amongst the guys. So yeah, I can appreciate that, his candor and his honesty. So anyway, he's pretty hard on Sean Payton about that call in that Super Bowl game. And at first I was like, why is Shannon so hard on him? And then I remembered he used to be a Bronco. He's speaking from, you lost us the game. Yeah, Shannon a little sore about that. I don't blame him. I mean, there could have been, hindsight is always 20/20, and Monday morning quarterbacking is always right. So you understand it, but what was he really trying to say? And that's what I was trying to get out of it because I was watching him, Acho, and watching these guys grow up on this show has been funny. When I say grow up, I mean maturing as in, what is expected of them. When you get way up there, when you get to the top, there's a certain decorum that you have to carry. So watching them morph into that while being one of the best podcasts has always been, it's been nice to see. That said, here's what I have to say about old ball coach. Whatever Shannon was alluding to, because I think Shannon was blaming him for it, and I can kind of agree with that. Just remember this. Head coaches, especially the older head coaches, and probably the newer ones too, I guess it's a human thing, not so much as a coaching thing. They can be guilty of playing hero ball too. Yeah. Coaches play hero ball. People don't know that. When they make a call and you go, why the hell would he call that? And it's a big game. Yeah, that was that coach trying to take over. He was thinking, well, I don't have this and I don't trust him, so I'm going to do it this way. And that's how it happens. I know Marshawn Lynch, if he's watching this, he's falling out his chair. Because he's going to apply that to what happened in Seattle when they played against the Patriots. It happens. Coaches play hero ball. I don't feel that happened in Seattle. I felt like he was using the element of surprise. Yes. The obvious choice was to give the ball to the powerhouse in the backfield and let him just bowl his way over. He was trying to surprise him, and it would have worked, but I think they got away with a call. I think there was a there was some interference there, but that's neither here nor there. In this game, yes, he was playing hero ball, but think about it like this: he was okay. Here's a coach that's not been coaching in a long time, haven't been to the Super Bowl since 2006, something like that. He comes back to the NFL after a long hiatus, and he's only been back 2 seasons, and he's already on his way to the Super Bowl. He's got the best record in the AFC, yada, yada, yada. Okay? Now your mind starts to roll, and you start thinking, hey, I might be in the Super Bowl. What would that look like? First time, second year, I came back here and went to the Super Bowl just like that. All the things I'm going to say. And guess what my contract going to look like? Because I'm going to ask for them to, boost it up a little bit to sign me on a better contract and get more money. All these things is going through your head, and you're living this out. Every game you win during the season is coming to this. You're dreaming of it. You can see it. Those of us that know, you see it here first, then you see it there. So he's doing that, right? Now, he's getting through the season. He's coming. He's coming. And then you're in the playoffs, and you got the first seed, and you don't have a game. So you're good. You're sitting in there. You almost guaranteed to get in the Super Bowl, right? So this is where his head is, right? Now, first game in the playoffs, his number 1 quarterback goes down. Now you can just hear all the music going. As a head coach, when you're seeing all these Super Bowls and the Super Bowl parade and all this other stuff, you've already played that out, and now your quarterback just went down. Bo Nix went down, and that was it. So his mind is like, oh shh. So he got to do something, right? So okay, he got to calm himself down. He got to say, okay, we got this. We gonna get this. We gonna do it. So they get in the next game, and Bo Nix went down in the first game. He went down in the first game. So they get in the second game. He don't have a Bo Nix. There was an injury. But Bo Nix actually played throughout that game. He just couldn't play for the next one because he had an injury. All right. So you already know, man, I ain't missing this. This is my one shot. I got to make it happen. I got to make this Super Bowl happen. We're going to get there. So when they talk about the second string quarterback, he ain't saying a whole lot, but he ain't saying nothing negative because he don't want to, But I'm going to tell you something. Actions speak louder than words. Now, young people heard that before, but they don't know what it really means. I guarantee you. But they're going to know after this. So actions speak louder than words, because the reason I say that is because he gets in this game. He's in his home field. He knows what the weather's like because he's been there 2 years. Had he just got there, I would have said, no, it's not his fault. He didn't know. When you get in the mountains, the weather changes by minutes, not by days. You literally can see the weather change within minutes. And I mean drastic change. So that's why Shannon said, hey, the second half was going to be worse. He's played there years. He knows that weather changes on him. Okay, anyway, so he's in this game, and this game it's a good game, and this is the game he's going to get to the Super Bowl, right? So he get to this point where he should make the safe play. Take the 3, do what you got to do, whatever, right? No, I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I got to gamble. Now, see, this is where the hero ball come in. This is where I don't trust this guy. See, actions speak louder than words. His actions showed he didn't trust the guy. When they interviewed him, he trusted him. Now, of course, he didn't go out and speak highly of him. He didn't speak bad about him, and you're not supposed to. I'm just saying, if you wondered how he felt about that quarterback, all you got to do is look in the game and see what call he made. When if Bo Nix would have been in there, what call would he have made? Yeah. Now, remember, this is a gambler. If you don't know what I mean, this is the coach in New Orleans that went to the Super Bowl in 2006 and then had to be suspended for a year. Yeah, he was gambling, and I'm not talking about casino gambling. I'm talking about putting out hits on players, knowing that if the league ever finds this out, your butt is out. And he did, and they did. You see, he took the gamble. He got the Super Bowl. He's taking another gamble. What happened to gamblers when they win? they lose it all back because they go use it again when they shouldn't. When they shouldn't put that money back on that table, they put it back on there. And then they lose. So I know Shannon's pissed off about it. Rightfully so. But at the beginning of the season, I told him what he was going to do. I didn't say to anyone. I said it on my channel. So if you go back and look at my other videos, you'll see where I said, yeah, this is the same guy. He's going to do well because he always creates these great defenses. He does. He creates these opportunistic defenses. Matter of fact, it was only about 3 weeks ago when I said it. Well, when I said it the last time. He creates these opportunistic defenses. His defenses are always they're really good. They don't stand out though. Like when you see a Sean Payton defense, you just see a defense. You don't see the Lawrence Taylor type. You don't see the Ray Lewis defense. You don't see the Singletary defense. You just see a defense, and you know they're opportunistic. It almost look like you can beat them, but you don't. So he creates good defenses. And his offense is all right. I mean, they're pretty good. But here's the thing. If you're heavy on defense, and defense wins championships, that's what they say. If you're heavy on defense, then if the game comes down to you needing to score, you ain't going to be able to do it. And that's why I said in that video that I can't remember where I said it, but I wrote it on something where I said, Sean Payton is not the type of person that wants a 40-plus game. He does not want that because his game is predicated on defense. I said it in the video about 3 weeks ago. I said, Sean Payton does not want a 40-point game. He wants a 17-13 game. That's what he wants. He wants a 15-20 game. He doesn't want that high score because his game is not offense, it's defense. He can stop you from beating him, but he can't score to beat you. At least that's the MO I've seen. So he was in a game. It looked like it was going to get out of hand. He took some chances. He figured we ain't stopping them. I got to do something to get some stuff on the board because they're going to beat us if I don't. So he made the choice. He made the gamble. He lost. It is what it is. So you can't really blame him. I mean, okay, you can, but 50%. I don't blame him that much for taking that gamble. He's a coach. He's a head coach. Sometimes a head coach, this is the freedom that a head coach wants. This is why Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones got into it. This is why your big timers get into it. I know about this leadership thing. You need the freedom to make the changes and the choices you need to make in any given time. Maybe the average coach wouldn't have taken that chance, and maybe he would have lost by 1. But maybe the superstar coach takes that chance and he wins by 7. You don't know. But I can tell you, if you put that kind of leash on a Bill Parcells, on a, can't think of his name, got all the Super Bowls out in San Francisco. You take that kind of Walsh, you take those kind of chances against those type of coaches, you're going to lose them because they win games based off of what they know, how they move, how they can almost see, they have the talent. They can see the game, right? The way others can't. So they make the calls based on what they have, based on their personnel and based on what they can see. So that being said, he took the gamble. I'm not blaming him for the gamble. I'd rather you take a chance and try to win it all and lose it than to be safe and lose by 1. That's me right there. Don't be losing by 1. So after which, he did what all old coaches used to do. Soon as they lose a big game, they fire everybody. Shanahan did it. What's his name up in Baltimore? Indianapolis. Damn. Playoffs. Him. Damn, he was right there. All those old coaches do that. They'll fire everybody in the building. Fire the cheerleaders and everything. Because that's them saying it wasn't my fault. It was all them. And, and it's kind of a selfish move because, you know why they do that. Yeah, because when they mess up again next year, they're going to get fired. And you know what they're going to tell you? Well, I fired you. Just remember that. They might have fired me, but I fired you. You know what? He's going to bring in what he wants. He's going to try to bring in a superstar coaching squad like everybody else, and he's going to try to right his wrongs. Unfortunately, he's peeing in the wind. he ain't going to get it. I'm just saying, he might bring him a Super Bowl. I doubt it. He's going to get close. He has defenses that keeps him in the running, right? That big game eludes him. So it is what it is. That's all I have for today. Thanks for joining, and thanks for all the people that's watching the channel. Hope you like, share, and keep subscribing. And we're going to get this thing going because I'm loose now. And also remember, this sports story has been spun. Take care.